Plaintiff Crescenda Cooper claims the defendant knew she had to pay back the money she was lent, but instead her friend is living large, getting new teeth and spending lavishly on candy and cookies. She's suing for $2,000. Defendant Shantrina Clay claims the money the plaintiff gave her was a nice gift, but she's not paying back anything beyond the $5 she gave her at the supermarket.
Crescenda, you are suing your best friend, Shantrina?
So, me and Trini's been friends for over 30 years. There's
Yes.
nothing I wouldn't do for Trina. I love her.
Yes.
I had got into a little trouble, and I had to either do 3 days in jail
Yes.
or pay a fine. I ain't got no money like that, so I just said, I'm gonna go lay down for 3 days, do my time.
Yeah.
So, while I was in there, a girl came in with a cigarette and smoked it in the bathroom. So the guards smelled it, so they came in and strip searched us. Come to find out, they wasn't allowed to do that, and we sued them, and I won a lawsuit.
Oh, so you sued the guards for strip searching you?
Without probable cause. So I
So-
got a little money.
Oh, you got a little money from that, okay.
Yes, and Trini knew.
Yeah.
So her baby daddy, he's no good, and he doesn't treat her right. So when she came to me and told me that they was having problems, and would I help her get in her own place? And she said she found the place for $900 and something for the first month's rent, and $900 and something for the deposit. So I rounded it all off and just gave her $2,000.
Did you mention anything at the time that when you wanted to be paid back?
She said that she had just got a job, So I was like, okay. So she was I told her to pay me when she could. A little bit at a time,
Yeah.
So then when the stimulus came,
Yeah.
she was like, Chrissy, I got you. She called me, she was like, we got our stimulus, I got you. Cool. First stimulus came, Trina, you got me? I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. Second stimulus came, still no Trina. So I happened to see her in the store one day, and she's in the store buying Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams and all this other stuff.
What is she buying?
Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams. It's candy, cookies, and stuff like that in the store.
Oh,
I don't even like Zoom Zoom and Wham Wham.
Anyway, so she in the store, and I'm like, Trini, you buying all this stuff. Can I, you got anything for me? She was like, girl, just give her the change. And it was $5. So then the third stimulus came, Trini. She just stopped answering my phone calls.
Oh.
And it really hurt me that she would do me like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for Trini, nothing.
Yeah.
And she just throwing me off like I never was her friend or I was never nobody to her.
It was not like that.
Okay.
Well, I can tell.
Okay,
Whatever.
so you haven't got your $2,000 back
No, I
yet.
got $5, so.
What do you have to say about this?
Yes, when I was in a situation with my baby daddy.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I asked her, can she help me out in this situation and give me this money so I can get me a place? She didn't ask me nothing about that, giving it back and all of that until one day when I was in that store, here she come in there asking for her money. When I was in that situation, I had nothing. I didn't have nothing.
Sure.
And my
I was there for you.
bad baby
let her
daddy
speak, man.
that she calls a bad baby daddy, he wasn't a bad baby daddy, he was just bad to me, not to the baby. So
I
get
see.
that right.
Okay.
It was not, he was a good man, he was just bad to me, not to
Yeah.
the kid. Me and him fell out, I needed money to get my own place. I needed my stimulus check, she's talking them little stimmies.
Yeah.
She talking about, those stimmies needed furniture, food.
Cause she got a big butt, she thinks she's entitled. She get away with a lot of
And I
stuff
do,
because her butt's
and
big.
I
don't
do,
care
and I
about her
do,
butt being big.
Whoa,
So
whoa.
I don't care about none of that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I got my own.
Okay.
I needed all that money for stuff like that. I didn't have nothing left over for that stimmy to give to her. I didn't have anything left over. We've been friends for 30 years. I thought she'd be all right since she was coming over to my house, smoking my weed
So?
all the time. Wasn't I saying
She's
nothing?
smoking your weed?
Yes, she come.
So Jerry, she smoked too, man. So what?
She never said nothing about the money then. Why did she say something about the money then?
Because she was high on weed.
Oh,
maybe.
well, she need to quit smoking that then. If she can't
would've
remember,
forgotten it,
did
too.
she want something back?
I ain't forget.
I don't have no money. I don't have it. It's only been a year. Shut up, a year almost.
Okay, but some of that money.
I gave her $5.
Imagine you were sitting up here and someone said, she loaned you $2,000 and in 1 year you paid her back $5,000. You'd have to live to about 212 in
I
order
wasn't
at that
ready,
rate
though.
to pay her back.
Exactly.
What
Jerry.
about the teeth? The reason I ask about teeth is because it's in your pleadings
Okay,
that
so-
you got new teeth, which look
With
very nice.
insurance.
You want?
Okay,
Insurance
not all of it. They
companies
don't
think-
pay all of it. The insurance
Nah.
don't pay all of it. And she's on social media showing she got new false teeth, all that stuff. She could have kept the teeth that she
just
had
mad
a little bit
'cause my
longer to
teeth
give
look
me my
better
money,
than
Jerry.
hers.
Look,
Okay.
that
She
don't
got
make
teeth too.
sense.
Mine look better than her teeth.
That's all right.
Okay, well,
That's
the
all
picture
right.
on the right looks better than the picture on the left.
Okay, whatever.
That money went on the rent
Well.
and the deposit.
Oh, so the money didn't go to your teeth?
No.
Yeah, well, how do I
Okay,
know?
all right,
So it
okay,
ain't
that's
nothing.
fine. She
But
answered
okay,
that.
but she could have paid me the money instead of getting her teeth. She could have got her teeth another time. She been living with him for 44 years.
Insurance paid most of it.
No.
All I paid was $300.
Well, you could have
Did
gave
you
me
want
three.
that?
You could have gave me three.
All
I do.
right.
I do.
Here's how I see this. You obviously are best friends. You were in a crisis. You needed help immediately. She didn't blink.
Did blink.
She helped you out. In fact, gave you $200 more than you had asked for even. So she was a good friend. So someone gives you $2,000, of course you would have to think that, yeah, at some point I got to pay her back. Maybe you can't pay back the next day, but you got to pay her back.
She had $9,000,
Okay,
Jerry.
she loaned you $2,000. I think she's entitled to have that back. In fact, she paid you $5 back, so you're entitled to get the $1,995 back. So therefore, I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $1,995.
Yes, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Jerry did a great job because he knows she owed me.
Nah, whatever. Anyway, Jerry, I love just Jerry. I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to come here and be sued by this one, apparently.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because we always gonna be friends.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have two options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.